Welcome into the Chiefs Report. I am your host, Harrison Graham. As always, breaking down the latest Chiefs rumors on today's show. Before we do that, though, get subscribed to the channel. We are closing in on 10,000 subscribers. That's a big milestone here on YouTube. Appreciate everybody who has already subscribed, but if you haven't, now is your chance. Just hit that big red button and subscribe today. I don't know what you're waiting for. We cover the latest Chiefs news, rumors. We do weekly mailbags. Always use hashtag Chiefs in the comments if you want me to answer your questions on an upcoming show. But hit that sub button. Maybe this is your first time watching. Subscribe. It's free. We cover the Chiefs better than anyone on YouTube, at least in our opinions. And it's free. Appreciate you guys. Hit that sub button. All right, let's get in today's Chiefs report, starting with Patrick Mahomes. He continues to make history. Became the fastest player to reach 100 touchdown passes. Did so in just 40 games. This guy continues to just set the mark of quarterback play in the National Football League. He broke this record easily. Dan Marino had this record at 44 games. Mahomes did it in 4 games faster than Dan Marino did. That is absolutely ridiculous. Could Mahomes be front runner for MVP now? You know, everybody, he's starting slow. The Chiefs are running the ball. They're playing better defense. Mahomes ain't doing that much. More on that in just a little bit when we take a look at those MVP odds. But you look at what he's done in his career as he sets another milestone here of 101 touchdown passes in just 40 career games. 101 touchdowns against 19 interceptions. That's better than 5-to-1 ratio. That is absolutely ridiculous. He is on a GOAT pace, if you will. If he kept this up for 15 years, he will be the GOAT when it's all said and done. So that's why I want to ask you this question. Will Patrick Mahomes retire as the GOAT? Simple. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Will Mahomes be the GOAT when he's done? Right now, Tom Brady's the GOAT. Could Patrick Mahomes pass him? I think there's a pretty good chance. Type Y for yes or type N no. Now, as far as the MVP race goes, you know, it's kind of these two guys, right? Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes. Wilson had 4 turnovers on Sunday. Mahomes, of course, had another huge performance in the Chiefs' win over the Carolina Panthers, which I think has cracked that door open a little bit. You look at the numbers side by side. I think the numbers are more impressive for Mahomes. Sure, Wilson's got a little bit more volume stats, but he's got 8 interceptions. He does have 28 touchdowns. Andy's played in the game less, so he might end up with more touchdowns than Mahomes does this season. But the efficiency Mahomes is playing with, 25 touchdowns to 1 interception, 25-to-1 ratio. Are you kidding me? That is legendary. That is historic. Patrick Mahomes is having a season for the ages, and let's just say if he continues on this pace, let's say he throws for 42 touchdowns and 3 picks, and Wilson ends up with 46, 47 touchdowns and 13 picks. I'm taking Mahomes at that point, plus the Chiefs are going to have a better record at the end of the season. It's the most valuable player award, and I think that is Patrick Mahomes. So who would you guys say is the favorite for MVP? If you think it's Patrick Mahomes, type PM. If you think it's Russell Wilson, type RW. I better see a lot of PMs in there because I think it's our guy, Patrick Mahomes. I like his chances to win this award a lot, and the odds are getting closer and closer to making Mahomes the favorite. He's just behind Russell Wilson, according to our partners, BetUS. Wilson's still the betting favorite at plus 120 odds. Mahomes right on his heels at plus 200. Aaron Rodgers coming in there at plus 400. Then there's a steep decline to Josh Allen and Tom Brady and several others. But look, this feels like a 2-horse race. Maybe Rodgers gets in the mix, but the only reason I believe Wilson might still win this award is because of fatigue, right? Like, everybody talks about Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes. I think he's been getting some flack earlier this season, and he's responded gratefully. But I think Wilson might get the award because voters want to do something different. But I think Mahomes is the MVP, and you can vote and you can bet on him with our partners BetUS when you go to chatsports.com/ChiefsBet and use that promo code Chiefs125. I just showed you the latest betting odds on BetUS. Throw some money on Mahomes. He's closing in, and he's still an underdog. That is good value right there at plus 200. I told you guys to do this last week. Could have gotten better odds, but you can still get good odds at BetUS. Chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Use that promo code Chiefs125. And one more incentive for you new customers. We're going to bring back our jersey deal through next Monday, November 16th. If you haven't signed up, if you haven't deposited, if you're going to be a new customer, you can get a free Chiefs jersey. So all you got to do, sign up, deposit with BetUS, place that first bet at chatsports.com/Chiefs Chiefs bet. And then after you do that, email us, chiefs@chatsports.com. We will hook you guys up with a free Chiefs jersey. Mahomes, Kelce, Hill, Matthew, whoever you want, we will hook you guys up. Email us, chiefs@chatsports. That deal only applies to you new customers, so take advantage by getting going with BetUS and then emailing us at chiefs@chatsports.com. Keep it rolling here. We'll go a little quicker the rest of the way. Le'Veon Bell, is he a bust in this Chiefs offense? It's hard to say, right? I've seen this flying around. Oh, Lev Bell not making much of an impact. And yeah, that's true. He hadn't done much. But he's not playing that much. You know, they kind of alternated series with him and Edwards-Helaire, but it seemed like on the series in which Bell was in there, the Chiefs were just throwing it more often. That's how it felt. But the running game in general the past couple weeks has kind of disappeared. It's kind of been the Mahomes show, if you will, which, hey, I'm more than happy with that. I think what surprised me, and probably a lot of you guys as well, is the lack of using him in the passing game. He just hasn't been used at all. 4 catches, 26 yards, 16 carries, 54 yards on the ground, 3.5 a clip. But the lack of even giving him targets in the passing game is, I think, what surprises me the most about the Lev Bell experiment so far. He certainly hadn't been a flop. I mean, he's had a couple of nice plays for Kansas City. I'm more just surprised at the usage. I thought we'd see a little bit more, but the running backs in general haven't been used that much. Clyde Edwards-Helaire hasn't been used that much. So you just got to wait and see how the next few weeks progress. You got the bye week here, so maybe Bell gets more incorporated with the offense here, and you see him more the second half of the season, but we will have to wait and see. Should the Chiefs give Le'Veon Bell more touches? Type 1 for yes, type 2 for no. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to type my 1 for yes. I'd like to see a little bit more, but I don't need 20, 25 touches a game. This offense is doing just fine. Is it time to worry about Harrison Butker? I think a little bit. I'm not going to sit here and panic. He did miss another extra point on Sunday. He now has 6 on the year. It's a little bit concerning overall. He's only missed 2 field goals, though. One of them was on Sunday. He's made multiple 50-plus yarders, including a pair of 58-yarders earlier in the season. I think it's a little bit mental with these extra points. He's moving around on the hashes. Sometimes he's trying from the left hash. He's tried from the right hash. I'm not sure what to make of all that. I thought maybe it was mechanical because he kept hooking the ball to the left, and that's just a technical error for a kicker. And but you look at the field goals, 15 to 17, he's banging in 50-yarders left and right. I'm not super concerned. Plus the one extra point he missed on Sunday, it double doinked and it was crosswinded up to 40 miles per hour. So not going to freak out too much, but yeah, 6 missed extra points is too many. That is too many, especially for a kicker of Butker's caliber. So hopefully, that gets straightened out. Like I said, the bye week's here. Maybe he can work on some of those technical things and get back on track, because you certainly don't want to bite that in the ass later on in the season, because, hey, the Chiefs won by 2 on Sunday. If Joey Sly makes that 67-yarder, you lose because of that missed extra point. So that is definitely a bit of a concern. I'm not panicking, but I'm a little worried. How concerned are you with Harrison Butker? You guys can scale it for me from 1 to 10 in the comments. Put it like a 5, 5.5. 10 means, oh, cut him. He's unfixable. No, I'm not there. This is a premier kicker in the National Football League. Only one who has consistently been better in recent years is Justin Tucker. But after that, Butker's been as good as anybody. I think he's just in a little bit of a funk on these extra points. And hopefully it'll get fixed soon. Hey, kudos to the NFL for moving back the extra point. This is why, to make sure teams didn't get an automatic 7 points every time. So, hey, maybe the Chiefs can start going for 2. I certainly wouldn't do that. All right, let's take a couple minutes here to appreciate Travis Kelce's greatness, and then we will sign off. The guy is just a machine. He is just a machine. Has another monster game on Sunday. 10 catches, 159 yards. On pace to have his best season yet, if you can believe that. That's pretty hard to believe. He's just having a monster season overall. 6 touchdowns, over 700 yards. He's leading the Chiefs in every category except for touchdowns receiving-wise. Tyreek Hill has 9, but Travis Kelce, my God, this guy continues to get it done. And look at the receiving lead. One of these guys is unlike the other. 4 receivers, 1 tight end. Travis Kelce, 3rd in the NFL in receiving yards this year. That is fantastic, fantastic production from the Chiefs tight end. I hope it continues. Like I said, he's on pace to have 1,300-plus yards and 10-plus touchdowns. Even as great as he has been, that would be his best. I think he had a 1,300-yard season once, but it wasn't with 10-plus touchdowns. So keep it up, big man. Everybody says George Kittle's the best tight end in the league. No chance. Travis Kelce is one of, if not the most dangerous weapon in the NFL. And you know what? The other one is Tyreek Hill. The Chiefs happen to have both of them. So I salute you, Travis Kelce. Keep doing what you're doing. Can't wait to see the Chiefs get back on the field after their bye week. That's it for today. I'm Harrison Graham signing off here on the Chiefs Report. Hit that sub button. Let's get to 10K. See you next time.